Egyptian archaeologists and researchers have unveiled a treasure trove of artifacts recently, including what may be the oldest and most intact mummy ever found. A team of Egyptologists on Thursday announced the discovery of several ancient tombs at a pharaonic necropolis just outside of the capital of Cairo. Among the findings, a mummy belonging to a man called Hatshepsut, sealed in a large rectangular limestone sarcophagus about 4,300 years ago, says Zahawas. But why haven't they shown the pharaoh? Could this be a hidden agenda? I mean, just in December, Kevin Hart did announce that he was performing in Cairo in February, and light-skinned Egyptians got highly offended. Could the new discovery be a plot to calm the modern Egyptians down before Kevin Hart's performance? Yet none of the statues depict any royals. Just about all of them are servants. Yet these are on the front of every article on the internet covering the new findings. We did get a sneak peek of a tomb's painting showing a vizier holding a staff. In ancient Egypt, a vizier was considered the pharaoh's right-hand man. Furthermore, a vizier is exclusively appointed out of the royal family. Notice how his skin is way darker than the people who's working for him. Don't be fooled, they can only show you light-skinned servants and workers from the Old Kingdom, specifically in Lower Egypt. But we can also see who's running the show.
Get back to work!
But why couldn't we at least get a better shot of the vizier? It's because they don't want you to believe that black people had nothing to do with ancient Egypt.
I got the perfect name for it. Super dummies.
These people have a long history of falsifying statues and deliberately being secretive when ancient Egyptian royals don't fit their agenda. Just recent as 2015, 2 workers at an Egyptian museum were arrested on suspicions of stealing antiquities and replacing them with fake statues. So when we say that these people are falsifying statues, it's not something that Afrocentrists are making up. There's documented evidence. People have long questioned the Rahotep and Nofret statues because it goes against at least 3,000 years of ancient Egyptian artistry. For example, the hieroglyphs on the slab of Rahotep are painted on. Nowhere else in ancient Egypt are you going to find a so-called royal with painted hieroglyphs on his slab. It's always going to be carved on the slab. In ancient Kemet, showing companionship and black love was an artistic expression. Rahotep and his wife do not show the same companionship that is expressed among about all the Kemetic artifacts. As a result, they go against at least 3,000 years of Kemetic artistry, which is how we know that it's a fake. Besides Rahotep, there are several other fake statues in Egypt that are worshipped by Arab and Eurocentrics, although they lack any historical primary text of their names or temples. Another one is the famous Nefertiti bust. Even a convicted forger came out and admitted that the Nefertiti bust was a fake.
One man believes that the Nefertiti bust is a 20th century fake. Greenhalgh is a convicted forger. His work has fooled experts all around the world. He sees the hand of a faker all over the Nefertiti bust.
The 1900s saw a birth of the Eurocentric movement that cut across authorities of academia, especially in historical and archaeological fields of studies. My guess is that Eurocentrics were too ashamed to admit that there was a time when black people ruled Egypt. One thing is certain, it is based by irrefutable evidence, carved in stone and picture, established for all time, that the African was the master and not the slave, the conqueror and not the conquered, the civilized and not the savage.
I came there, and when I get my money, y'all can't tell me nothing. I'ma carry me while they need it, ain't got that souvenir. I'm just trying